Hi everyone, it's Alex with Holistic Movement Pilates. Today I have a workout for you today focused mainly on some unilateral work. We will be doing some bilateral stuff, but a lot of unilateral work today. So one side at a time, just to make sure that we're nice and even. For props, you are going to go ahead, grab a ball. As always, I will have the props linked in the description below. You can just set them off to the sides to start. Today, we're gonna start with some unilateral footwork. So foot bars are gonna go all the way up. I would go anywhere from 2 heavy springs and a medium spring, which will be more towards the lighter setting, to 3 heavies and 1 light spring, which would be a heavier setting. So I would go 2 reds or 2 heavies and 1 medium. Light, 3 heavies will be a medium setting, and then 3 heavy springs and 1 light spring will be a heavier setting. You can always go lighter than that. You can go heavier than that. That is up to you. I'm just gonna do 3 heavy springs, kind of stick in the middle today. Head rest can be up or down to start. That's up to you. We're gonna go ahead and lie ourselves down. And then once we lie down, we're gonna start with our heels on the foot bar. They'll be parallel with each other, just about a fist distance away, so about sit bones distance away. Neutral spines to begin. I'm gonna keep my right heel on the foot bar, and then my left knee is just gonna go up into a tabletop position. Now, without my pelvis shifting, without my sacrum moving, I'm gonna exhale to push the carriage out today, and then I'm just gonna inhale, bend to come back in. So again, I'm exhaling to push away, and then inhaling as I bend to come back in, feeling everything engaged as I push out. Now I'm just being super mindful that when I go out and in, my right toes are staying pointed straight up to the ceiling, and then I'm not rolling out of my foot or rolling into my foot, so I'm not doing any pronation or supination. If the foot bar was the floor, my foot is just gonna stay flat on the floor. Again, I'm exhaling to push out, and then I'm inhaling to bend to come back in. Exhale to push. Inhale back in, my sacrum, my pelvis are just staying nice and still the entire time. We're gonna go for 2 more. Exhale away, inhale back, and then last one, push and resist back in. Now, once I come back in, my left heel is gonna go into the foot bar, right knee is gonna go up into a tabletop position. Again, pelvis, sacrum stay heavy in that neutral spine. We're exhaling to push out today, and then we're inhaling to bend to come back in. Exhale to push, and again, inhale back. Pressing out, and then again, imagine if the foot bar is the floor, your feet are staying flat on the floor, your toes should be pointed straight up to the ceiling, pushing away, and then resisting those springs to come all the way back in. Let's go for 3, 2, and then last one on that left leg. Now, once we come back in, we're gonna pause in. Both of our arches are gonna go onto the foot bar to start. Again, parallel with each other, just about that fist distance away. The right arch stays on the foot bar. Left knee goes up into a tabletop position. We're adding in a movement with this left leg now. So we're gonna exhale to push the carriage back out. When we inhale to come back in, we reach the left leg over the foot bar. We press, bend our knee back into a tabletop position. We reach over as we come in. Exhale to push out. Inhaling as we bend to come back in. Think on that exhale, we're engaging our obliques to pull that left leg back into that tabletop position. I have my hands on my pelvis just to make sure that my pelvis is staying nice and still. Exhale, push. Inhale back. Let's just go for 2 and 1. All right, then once we come back in, set the left arch on, right knee goes up into a tabletop position. Again, we're gonna exhale to push out. When we inhale to come back in, our right leg reaches over. Exhale, press, bend. Inhale, reach over. Again, I'm engaging my obliques as I pull my right knee back into that tabletop position, and I'm just making sure that I'm not going past my hips, so my right knee isn't pulling into my chest. It's staying at that tabletop when I come back in. Exhale to push. Inhale back. Try to keep your hips nice and still. 2 more. And then last one. Okay, then once we come back in, we'll go toes, balls of our feet onto the foot bar. All 10 toes are on. Right toe stay on the foot bar. Left knee just goes up into a tabletop position. We're gonna keep our left knee in tabletop. We push our carriage out one time with our right. We lower the right heel underneath the foot bar. We lift the heel up high. We keep that high heel and we bend to come back in. So I'm pushing out, lowering my right heel, lifting it, keeping it up, and then bending to come back in, and just trying to stay as evenly weighted throughout all 5 of my right toes as possible. So again, I don't roll into any pronation or supination of that foot. Push out, inhale, lower, exhale, lift, inhale back. So we exhale to push, we inhale to lower, we exhale to lift, we inhale back. We're gonna go for 2. And then last one. Now on this one, we hold out. We're gonna lower and lift our heels 8 times. So lower and lift, lower, lift for 6. Nice high heel. 5, keep your pelvis still. 4, 3, 2, 1, and in. All right, then left toes, balls of our feet go onto the foot bar. Right knee goes up into that tabletop position again. We're gonna push our carriage out one time. We inhale to lower the heel. We exhale to lift. We keep that lift as we bend to come back in. So again, I'm gonna exhale to push, inhale, lower, exhale, lift, inhale, bend to come back in. Out, lower, lift, and in. Again, I'm making sure that my pelvis is staying still the entire time. Add 2 more. And then last one. Now we hold out, we lower 8 times. So lower, lift, lower, lift. Again, evenly weighted throughout 5 toes. Keep that nice little lift to the heel. We have 3, 2, 1, and in. Okay, now once we come back in, just make sure that your headrests are all the way down. Take your heels back onto the foot bar. They're gonna be parallel with each other. Again, just about that fist distance away. Right heel stays on the foot bar. Left knee goes up into our tabletop position. We're gonna inhale in our neutral spines to start. On our exhale, we're gonna flatten our low backs down into the mat, and we're going to peel our spines up off the carriage, 1 vertebrae at a time. We're inhaling at the top, and then on my exhale, I'm rolling my spine all the way back down into the mat. So we're inhaling back into our neutral. We exhale to flatten the low back down. We push into our right heel as we roll our spines up. We take an inhale at the top, and then we exhale to articulate our spines all the way back down into the mat. We're just gonna do 2 more with that right leg. Exhale, flatten and peel. Evenly weighted throughout the right and the left side of the body. Inhale at the top. Exhaling as we roll our spines back down. Inhale in our neutral, and then last one, flatten and peel. Again, inhale here, and then exhale as we roll our spines back down. Now, once we come down, we pause. We're gonna set the left heel onto the foot bar. Right knee goes up into our tabletop position. Let's inhale again in our neutral. Exhale, flatten the low back down, push into your left heel, articulate the spines up, take an inhale at the top, and then we roll our spines back down. Again, we're evenly weighted throughout the right and the left side. You inhale in your neutral, we exhale to flatten and peel. Now, if you cramp up too much in your hamstrings, your foot can go on the wooden platform underneath the foot bar rather than having your foot on the foot bar. We have 2 more. Use your glute, use your hamstring, roll our spines all the way back down, and then last one. And then evenly weighted as we roll our spines back down. Okay, now once we come down, we're gonna pause at the bottom. We're gonna go ahead, sit ourselves off to the right side of our reformers, and then we're just gonna change our springs. We're staying with legs and glutes. We're going 2 heavies and 1 light spring. Grab your balls, They're gonna go down into your headrest. We're gonna lie on our right side for a little sideline series. And then once we lie on our right side, our hips are stacked, our shoulders should be stacked. Your left foot goes onto the foot bar. I want the toes all the way to the edge. I always hang on to my shoulder blocks just for a little extra stability here. And then the left knee should be lifted so that it's right in line with your hip. On an exhale, we're gonna push the carriage all the way out with our left leg. And then we're gonna inhale, bend to come back in. So we exhale to push away. And then we inhale to bend to come back in. I'm pushing my heel into the foot bar so I can get into my glute max. Again, exhale to push and then inhale back in. We're gonna go for 4 more after this, so 10 total. Exhale away, inhale back for 3. And then last one. Now when we press out, we're gonna hold ourselves out. This time we're gonna bend our knee, come halfway in. We're gonna go all the way out, halfway in, all the way out. Break with the heel, push from the heel, break with the heel, push from the heel. Again, glute max quads, hamstrings for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now on this last one, we're gonna hold at that halfway point, little pulses for 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We push all the way out and then we bend and we come all the way back in. Now, once we come back in, we're gonna flip on over to the other side. We're just doing parallel today, 10 of everything. So we have our hips stacked, our shoulders are stacked, right foot is on, toes should be right to the edge, the knee is lifted right in line with your hip, and then we're gonna push out for 10. Again, push from your heel and squeeze your glute. So it's not just your leg working, that glute max is firing up as well. Exhale away, inhale back. We have 5 more. 2. And then last one. Now we hold ourselves out on this one. We have those halfway pulses. So we go halfway in, all the way out, halfway in, all the way out. 7, 6. Sink, break with the heel, push from the heel, break with the heel, push from the heel for 3, 2, and 1. Now we hold at that halfway point. We have little pulses of our carriage. 6, 3, 2, 1. Push out and then bend and come all the way back in. Okay, now once we come back in, we can go ahead and just sit ourselves off to the sides. We'll set the balls to the sides. We will use them a little later. We're gonna go into some arm work. 1 heavy spring on your reformer and then everything else can come off. We'll also put our foot bars all the way down and then we'll lie ourselves back down onto our reformers. Now, we're gonna give our legs, our glutes a little bit of a break. We're gonna go into some arm and then some abdominal work, and we're gonna continue with some arm and ab work. I'm gonna grab my right strap off the peg. It's up to you if you use a long loop or a short loop. Long loop is gonna be lighter for your arm, short loop is gonna be a little heavier. If you want this heavier, feel free to go to a heavier load for your spring. If you need it lighter, you can go lighter. But again, I just have 1 heavy spring on. My right arm is gonna go straight up to the ceiling, right over my shoulder, finding my neutral spine. Knees go up into a tabletop position. Our legs are zipped together. On an exhale, we're gonna pull our right arm straight down to the mat, and then we're inhaling to reach back up. We exhale to pull straight down. We inhale to return back up, really feeling our lats engaging as we pull, and then inhale, return. And then I'm always engaging my core on my exhale. So I'm gonna think around that belly button, right underneath your belly button. We're drawing the abs in and up our spine towards our solar plexus. Exhale to pull, inhale, return. Again, draw those abs in and up. Let's go for 3. All right, now in this last one, we're gonna hold our arm down at our hip. bend the elbow for tricep press. So this fingertips go up to the ceiling. We exhale to press and we inhale to bend. Exhale, press the palm down, and then inhaling as we bend our elbow. Exhale, press, inhale, bend. Elbow can either hover off the carriage or can be relaxed down. If you're hovering, it is a little more challenging. Again, think scoop into those abs on your exhales. We're gonna go for 2 more. Now in this last one, we're gonna hold our arm down at our hip. I'm gonna hang on to my shoulder block with my left hand just for a little extra stability, especially my torso. The arm is going to open out to the side of the room. I'm reaching it back up to the ceiling, and then I'm pulling down to my hip for my circle. So I'm going out to the side, up to the ceiling, pulling back down on that exhale. Our legs are staying zipped together, and the arm is never going past our shoulder when we open out to the side and then when we bring it straight up. So again, the arm does not go past the shoulders. Shoulder block should stop you at one point. If your carriage clicks home, you're going too far out. Exhale down. Inhale around and back up. Now the next time we pull down to our hip, we hold at our hip and then we reverse. So we're gonna go up to our shoulder, out to the side. We're exhaling to pull down to our hip. We go up, out, and exhale to press back down. These should be a little more challenging. So if you do need to make this lighter, you can always go to that long loop. If you need to change your springs, you can change your springs. You should really feel your lats and your biceps engaging on that press. 2 more. And then last one. Okay, now once we come back up, pause, relax the feet down, and then we can just give ourselves a little bit of a stretch. We can pelvic lock, we can open, close the knees, we can stretch the legs. We're gonna move into some more core work with ab curls. Again, long loop lighter, short loop heavier. Now, you are gonna move around a little bit with your torso on the carriage. So I like to hold onto my reformer or hold onto the carriage with my left hand just for a little extra stability. So if you wanna grab the carriage with your left hand, you can go ahead and do so. Your right arm is gonna go straight up to the ceiling, again, right over our shoulders, neutral spines, knees go up into a tabletop position, legs are zipped together. Ab curls. On an exhale, I'm gonna press my arm down. I'm gonna start to nod my chin to my chest, curl right up to my bra line, and then I'm inhaling to return back down with control. Exhaling as we nod and curl ourselves up. And then again, inhale to return back down. That curl again comes right to the bra line. It's like an articulation of our spine as we come up, and then an articulation as we go back down. We're gonna go for 2 more. Exhale, curl. Inhale to return, and then last one, exhale, press, curl, and then inhale, return. Now keep your arm up to the ceiling, keep your knees in tabletop, heads are down. We're adding in single leg extensions with our left leg. So the next time we press and curl, we reach the left leg out to a challenging level, and we inhale to return back down. Exhale, press, curl, extend that left leg. Inhale, return. I'm engaging my left obliques as I extend the leg out on that exhale, and then inhale, return. Press, curl from that bra line. Inhale, return. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one. All right, then once we come back down, we can relax our head, feet, can give ourselves a little bit of a stretch. We are going to stay on this right side for one more thing. So don't hang up your right strap quite yet. Our right arm is going back up to the ceiling. Knees are going back up into a tabletop position, legs are zipped together. Now, the knees stay here to start. We have 1 curl. I'm gonna exhale, press, curl up, hold. Now in an inhale, I'm gonna reach my left leg out to a challenging level. Exhale to pull in, hold your curls. Inhale, left leg extends. Exhale to pull back in. Inhale out, exhale back in. Really reach your right finger so that strap doesn't pull your torso to the side. Inhale out, exhale back, reach, and pull. If the necks are an issue, the heads go down. We're gonna go for 3, 2, 1. And then once you come back in, arm up, head down, relax our feet, and then we're gonna hang our right strap up onto the peg. Same series on our left side. Again, long loop, short loop, that is up to you. Long loop is lighter, short loop is heavier for your arm. Left arm is straight to ceiling, the right hand can be at your side. Neutral spines, we're going knees up into our tabletop position. Legs are zipped together. On an exhale, I'm gonna pull my left arm straight down to my hip, and then we're inhaling to return back up. Exhale to pull straight down. Inhaling as we return, feeling that lat engaging as we pull. And then again, just inhale to return back up with control. Exhale, pull. Inhale, return. Engaging your core. Okay, we're gonna go for 3. And then last one. Now once we press it to the hip, we're gonna hold it at the hip, bend the elbow for our tricep press. We exhale to press, and then we inhale to bend. Press and bend again. Keep those legs zipped together. Keep your bra lines anchored down so your ribs are gently knit together. Legs zipped together. Neutral spine. Inhale, bend. Exhale to press up, palm back down. Bend and press. And the elbow can either hover or it can stay relaxed. Let's go for 3. Okay, on this last one, we hold the arm down. Again, I'm gonna grab onto my shoulder block with my right hand for a little extra stability. Left arm is long. We open it out to the side of the room. We bring it up to the ceiling. We pull down to our hips for our circles. We go out, up, and then we exhale to pull back down. Each exhale, scooping those abs in and up, down, around and up. That movement comes right from our shoulders. 2 more. And then on this last one, we're gonna hold our arm all the way down at our hip, reverse the circle. We go up to the shoulder, out to the side. We exhale to press. We go up, out, and again, exhaling as we press up, palm to our hip, feeling that lat bicep really fire up here. It should be a little more challenging in this direction. 3 more. And then last one. Okay, then once we come back up, we can relax our feet down, can give ourselves a little bit of a stretch, a little pelvic lock, and then we're gonna move into our core work. So the left arm is gonna go back up to the ceiling. Again, I'm just gonna hold onto my carriage with my right hand for a little extra stability. Knees go up into our tabletop position, legs are zipped together. On an exhale, I'm gonna start to press my arm down, nod my chin to my chest, curl to my bra line, and then I'm inhaling to return back down with control. Exhaling as we press, curl to our bra lines, and then we inhale again to return it back down with control. Exhale, nod, curl. Inhale, return. We want to feel that rectus abdominis, so superficial core muscles working to bring us up. We're going to go for 2 more like that, and then we add in our single leg extensions. Okay, last one, press, curl, and then return. Now we pause at the bottom. We don't relax the legs. The next time we curl up, we reach the right leg out. So ready? Press, curl, extend the right leg out to a challenging level. Inhale to return. Exhale, press, curl, extend that right leg. Inhale, return. Again, I'm reaching through my left arm so I don't get pushed around on my reformer too much. I'm feeling my right obliques working to extend the leg. I'm feeling that rectus abdominis working to curl me up. Let's do 2 more. And then last one, press, curl, extend, and then inhale, return. Relax the feet. Feel free to give ourselves a little stretch. Now, The next time we come up, we hold ourselves up into our curls. We just extend the right leg out and we just pull it back in. So we're reaching that left arm back up to the ceiling, knees up into our tabletop position, legs are zipped together. I'm gonna press curl up, pause, reach for that left hand, ready, inhale, right leg extends. Exhale to pull back in, inhale out. Exhale back in, engage those right obliques. If the necks are an issue, the head stay down, but if they're not, try to stay curled up to your bra lines. Inhale out, exhale back, reach and pull. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. And then once we come back in, arm up, head down, relax the feet. Now, don't get rid of your left strap. Grab your right loop back into your hand. We're gonna go short loops in both hands. We're gonna do just abs and then basically what we just did with single arms. Arms are gonna go back up to the ceiling. Knees are going up into our tabletop position. Legs are zipped together. The knees should be like right over our hips. Ab curls. I'm gonna exhale, press curl myself up into an abdominal curl. Inhale to return back down. Exhale, nod, curl to our bra lines. Inhale, return again, feeling that rectus abdominis. Think you are articulating your spine up. You go chin to chest, you roll towards your bra line, and you articulate back down. Exhale, press curl. Inhale to return. Let's go for 2 and 1. Okay, no breaks. We're gonna add in single leg extension. So the next time we curl up, we reach the right leg out. Press, curl, reach the right leg. Inhale to return back down. Press, curl, extend the left leg. Inhale, return. Exhale, out. Inhale, back. Again, we're alternating right and left. Articulate up to that bra line. Return. Let's go for 4 more. One more right, one more left. Okay, then once you come down, you can relax your feet, your head, and then just feel free to give yourselves a little stretch. You can sway your knees, hug them, stretch them. The last thing we're gonna do is hold our curls and go back into those single leg extensions. So I'm gonna go ahead, reach my arms back up to the ceiling. Knees are gonna go back up into our tabletop position. Our legs are zipped together. And then one curl, we're gonna exhale, press, curl up, pause. Inhale, right leg extends, exhale back. Left leg out, exhale in. So again, alternating those legs. Keep your pelvises still. Stay curled to your bra lines. Again, if the necks are an issue, heads go down, inhale out, exhale back for 4, 3, 2, last one on the left, and then we can return back down. We're gonna go ahead and hang our straps back up onto the pegs. Now, when we hang our straps up, we can just sit ourselves off to the sides of our reformers. And then once we sit off to the sides, we're going 1 medium swing on your reformer. So 1 medium, take that heavy off. We're gonna go back into some legs and some arms. Honestly, I'm not really looking forward to this series. You're gonna take your straps off the pegs, pull your carriage out, and stand into the wall. The blue spring should be in between your legs. Now, we're gonna start with both feet down, and then we are gonna end up going into some single leg squats. Long loops are lighter, short loops are heavier. For this first one, your palms are gonna be rotated towards the floor. We're gonna be leaning just slightly back so we don't get pulled forward here. And then we're gonna bend our elbows wide out to the sides to pull, and then we're gonna inhale, extend. I'm gonna exhale, pull back, inhale, extend. We're gonna go for 2 more, so 5 pulls. Pull, extend, last one. Pull, extend. Now we're gonna go into squats. So I'm gonna pull back 1 more time with my arms, hold. We're gonna squat down, stand up, keep those arms back, squat down, stand up for 3, sink into your heels, 2, And then last one, squat and stand. Extend your arms. Okay, we're gonna do that one more time. We pull the arms back, we extend, pull, extend, exhale, pinch those shoulder blades together. We have 2 more technically because the last one we hold back. Okay, on this last one we hold. Ready, we squat for 6. Push into your heels to stand up, keep those arms back. 5, again, I'm digging into my heels to come up. 3, keep your arms back. 2, and 1. Stand up, extend the arms. Okay, we're moving into some singles this time. This is gonna be much more challenging, and we are changing the movement of the arms. So I'm gonna bring my feet a little closer. They're about sits bones distance away this time. Palms are gonna be rotated towards each other. The right leg is gonna come up into a tabletop position, and then I'm going to keep it just in this tabletop position to start. Again, we're leaning slightly back, palms rotated towards each other. We're gonna pull the elbows into our ribs, extend 6 times, pull and extend. 4, 3, 2, find your balance on this last one. We have to hold back. I'm gonna reach my right leg out just so I can get into the squat. We're gonna bend our left knee, stand up, bend into the squat, stand. 4, try to get as low as you can. 3, 2, 1, and up. Okay, set the right foot down. We're gonna do the same thing on the right side. We're gonna lift our left knee up into more of a tabletop position to start. One side is gonna be a little more challenging than the other. We pull the elbows in, 6, extend, pull to the ribs, exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Now keep it here. Extend that left leg, squat for 6, 5, oh gosh, 4, 3, my squats are pretty puny, 2, 1, and back. Okay, set your foot down. We're going back into both legs first. So both feet are down, palms are rotated to the floor. 6 rows, we hold back on the 6th one. We bend wide, extend, wide, extend. 4, pinch those shoulder blades. 3, 2, and this last one we hold, we squat for 6. I'm trying to touch my butt down onto the wooden platform and up, down onto the wooden platform, up. Keep that chest back. You're not hinging forward. That's not a squat. We have 2, 1, and up. Okay, extend the arms. Palms rotated towards each other. Last series. Left foot stays down. Right knee goes up into a tabletop position. Palms rotated towards each other. Again, I'm leaning slightly back so I don't get pulled forward. We pull to the elbows for 6, extend. Pull for 5, extend. 3, 2, okay, on this last one, hold in, ready, squat down for 6. Imagine you're just sliding up and down a wall with your back. 3, 2, 1, and up. Okay, set your right foot down, left knee in a tabletop position. Again, palms rotated towards each other, we're leaning slightly back. Ready, we pull to the ribs for 6, extend. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, now on this one, I kept my knee in my tabletop position just because my hip flexor was working too much, so I'm gonna keep it again on this side. We're gonna squat for 6, 5, 4, up and down that wall, 3, as low as you can get. Again, mine's not very low. Last one. Ooh, okay. Bring that carriage in, and then from here, I'm just gonna go ahead and hang my straps up. Hands are gonna go right onto our shoulder blocks. Knees go onto the carriage. Toes, balls of our feet are right on the edge of the wooden platform. We're just gonna go into a quick plank series. We're gonna lift our knees up, stretch our legs, hold. Legs are long, abs are and butts are down. Arms push, arms pull, arms push, arms pull. We have 6 more, so 8 total. 5, abs are in. Doesn't have to be super far with those arms. 3, 2, 1, relax the knees down. Okay, we're going to, I'm gonna go a little heavier, honestly, for this next series. So I'm gonna go 1 heavy, 1 medium spring. Usually I would have you on 1 heavy, 1 light for single leg, feet and straps, but if you wanna go a little heavier like me, feel free. Grab your balls again. We're gonna lie down onto our reformers. Balls are going underneath our sacrum. So I'm gonna lift my hips up, goes right on our sacrum. Lowest part of your back above your tailbone. So your tailbone should be on that ball. It's not jammed up into your lumbar spine. Like mine's barely touching my lumbar spine. We're gonna grab our right strap. Long loop goes onto the arch of your right foot. Again, I'm a little heavier today. If you would like to go lighter where we usually are at, it's 1 heavy, 1 light spring. Both knees are gonna be in a tabletop position. We should be able to hold more of like a neutral spine here. Arms are at our sides. I'm gonna exhale, push my right leg out, and then inhale, bend and come back in for single leg squats. Exhale to push the right leg away. Inhale back, press, and bend. I'm just gonna go straight out, squeeze my glute, bend to come back in. And I like to pull my leg slightly down when I push out. I feel like I can get to my glute a little more. So out, pull slightly down, back in, exhale to push, inhale back in. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. Exhale out, inhale back. Now, when our right leg comes in, our left leg goes out. When our left leg comes in, our right leg goes out. So right leg in, left leg out, left leg in, alternating those single legs. We exhale to push the right leg out. We inhale to bend to come back in. Again, I'm trying to keep my pelvis as still as possible on the ball. 3 more. 2. Okay, on this last one, we hold the right leg out away from us. Arms can either stay at your sides or you can grab onto your shoulder blocks for a little extra stability. Left leg is gonna go up to the ceiling. So right leg is down, left leg is up, scissor kicks. We're going to let the right leg go up, the left leg go down, and then we're gonna exhale, pull our right leg down and kick our left leg up. So we inhale to let that right leg go up. We exhale to pull down. Again, we're still trying to keep our pelvises nice and still. 3. Oh, this feels much heavier than normal. 2 and 1. Okay, now we're gonna add in some we're gonna add in some circles with our legs. So let's start with our right leg back up, our left leg down, windmills. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna pull my right leg down again, kick my left leg up. From here, we're gonna open both legs wide out to the sides, and we should end up with our right leg up and our left leg down. So we pull the right leg down, we kick the left leg up. We open both legs wide to windmill. We can exhale, pull down, kick. We can inhale to windmill around to back up. Pull, kick, windmill. Again, that pelvis is staying still. That movement should really be coming from the head of the femur in that hip socket for 3, 2, last one. Okay, when we come back up, set the left foot down and then just give that right leg a nice pull and stretch out that hamstring. Okay, little figure 4 stretch. I'm gonna bend my knee, I'm gonna pull my right foot in towards my chest. My knee should be out to the side of the room. If you want to push your knee out away from you, you can, just to give yourselves a little stretch in that piriformis. Okay, then we're going to take our strap off of our foot, hang it back up onto the peg, and then we're going to do the same thing on the left side. So long loop is onto the arch of our foot. Both knees go up into our tabletop position. Again, we should be able to hold somewhat of a neutral spine here. Right knee stays in tabletop. We're going to exhale, press the left leg out, and then we inhale back in. Exhale to push. Inhale back in. Again, when I push out, I'm squeezing my glute and I'm pulling my leg slightly down. So as I push out, I pull it slightly down. I'm gonna get into my glute max a little more when I do that. And then I'm bending and controlling it back in. Exhale, press, inhale back. 4, 2, okay, last one. Now when the left leg comes in, the right leg goes out. When the right leg comes in, the left leg goes out. I'm still trying to keep my pelvis nice, and I'm still exhaling to press my left leg out, inhaling back in. Press on that exhale, inhale back. 4, 3, 2, okay, on this last one, we hold the right leg out, we hold the left leg out, we reach our right leg straight up to the ceiling, and then we're gonna go into those scissors. So left leg goes up, right leg goes down, left leg goes down, right leg goes up. I'm trying to keep my pelvis nice and steady on that ball. It's an exhale to pull the leg down, and an inhale to let that left leg go back up. Exhale, pull down, inhale back up. Three, 2, all right, last one, pull, return. Now, left leg is up, right leg is down. We're moving into windmills. If you want to grab onto your shoulder blocks for a little extra stability, you can. We're going to pull the left leg down, kick the right leg up. We open both legs wide out to the sides to windmill around. The left leg should be up, the right leg should be down. We pull, we kick, we open both legs wide to windmill. Exhale, pull, kick, inhale to windmill around and back up. Again, that movement is coming right from the head of the femur in that hip socket. Pull, kick, windmill around. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, okay, relax that right foot. Stretch that left leg straight up. If you want to take your balls out, feel free to. I'm going to keep mine just for a little extra stretch. Hamstrings. Okay, then we're going to bend our knee. The knee should be going out towards the side. The foot should be coming in towards you. You can pull your foot. You can push your knee away from you. Give that left piriformis a nice stretch here. Okay, then we're gonna take that strap off of our foot. We're gonna hang it back up onto the peg. Now we're gonna lift the hips up. We're gonna take the balls out. We can just set them to the sides. Last thing will be our mermaid stretch. So I'm gonna sit myself up, go to just one heavy spring. My foot bar is gonna go back up to the starting position. I'm gonna sit on my reformer with my right shin up against the shoulder blocks, my left leg out in front of me, and then my left hand is just gonna be in the center of the foot bar. We're gonna press out, go up and over for a side body stretch. And then we're gonna come back to the center. We're gonna take our right hand down and we're gonna go up and over for that counter stretch. All right, then we go back to the foot bar. We press out, we go up and over. And then we bring it center to the headrest, up and over for that counter stretch. And then we go back to your foot bar, press out, go up and over. And then back to the headrest, last one over here, up and over. Okay, then we're gonna come back to the center. We are going to rotate to the other side and we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So left shin can be up against the shoulder blocks, right leg can be bent out in front of you, right hand is in the center of the foot bar 3 times. We press out, we go up and over for that nice side body stretch. We come center, head rest with that left arm, right arm goes up and over. 2 more times, foot bar, press, side stretch. And then center to your head rest, counter stretch. Okay, 1 more on each side. And then last one to the left. And center. All right, when you come center, you can sit yourselves off to the sides. I hope you enjoyed that workout. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great rest of your day.